When did you get up on my bed? This is not a bed for two people, much less a boy and a dog. Hello. Off. Off. No. Kennel. Not enough room for two of us here. Good morning, folks. It's 5:30. We are at the Jordan Lake Recreation Area near Raleigh, North Carolina. It's Thanksgiving 2021, and it is 32 degrees outside. But we are pretty comfortable in here. We don't have anything special with our Aliner. It's not like Slim had all the pool noodles and Reflectex and all that stuff. We just have a regular Aliner, and the boy is used to getting up at 5 o'clock, so I guess we're getting up at 5 o'clock. But let me show you. It is 61 degrees in here. I just turned the heater up. 61 degrees in here, 34 outside. But we are heating the trailer with a little Vornado heater, little electric heater. It's got various things on the top for various speeds and things. The boy has his special kennel under the table. I'm going to try to get him a real bed under there. Right now he's just got a big quilt to lay on, and he's pretty comfortable, I'm sure, but he likes to be cuddly. And we've kind of trashed the place with all our gear at the moment. We got gear everywhere and hanging stuff from the ceiling. But we're going to head down to the shower house, take a shower, get cleaned up, get dressed, let Akila water the bushes and get breakfast, and we'll be right back. All right. Well, folks, we had a pretty good shower. The water is real nice and warm. Perfect temperature almost. The shower head, those cheap little nipple shower heads up there, I think I figured out how you can clean them and make them work so they're nice. You have to push them and turn them, and the inner works just kind of move, and they clean themselves out. They're self-cleaning. So I have to do a video on that someday. But anyways, this campground is packed. I mean, it is. It's not full because there are a lot of double sites that aren't used, but the overall campground is packed with large RVs with lots of people in them. And there were, when I went to the bathroom this morning, the toilets were kind of stuffed. They flushed. When I flushed them, they flushed, and cleaned up and all right. But the showers were in use at 5 o'clock this morning. Must be hunters. Some kind of rough-looking guys in there taking showers. They're friendly and nice and everything, but they just didn't look like they wore suit and ties for life. But the shower is so small, you can't dress or undress in the shower. You get soaked, and because it's a sensor that senses you in the shower. If you move the shower curtain, the shower comes on. So it was pretty pretty dangerous to get in and out of there. I took a piece of tape. I realized this when I looked at it the night before, but I took a piece of tape and covered the sensor so that it wouldn't come on until I removed the tape. But then once I removed the tape and left, the shower kept coming on and going off, just got from the curtain moving. So this is a little weird. But we'll take you on a tour. We're just going to do a drive-through, and we'll set up the cameras so you can see the sites. They're pretty nice sites. It's a nice campground, but like I say, it's really crowded. It's a big campground. They've got, I think, 4 loops, and they're all up and down the lake. So we'll see if they're open. They might not be open because it's Thanksgiving, and really the campground's kind of closed. But this is a nice campground. It's got water and electric at every site, not sewer at any of the ones I saw. Check the facilities details in the reservation. It's reserve only because of COVID. They're nice big sites. I'll show you my site, and I'll show you some of the other sites. So let me finish eating breakfast, and we'll be right back. This is 11, and across from it is 12. And then the white car here is 13, and a great big RV in 14. Got a nice little Class C pulling a Escape in 16. 17 is empty, or 15 is empty. Looks like 17 is empty, but it's got all this gear in it. So I guess they're coming back. 18, it's a great big thing. And you see 19 on the right, or on the left, and 20 on the right with the 5th wheel and the blue pickup. At 20 with the blue pickup. Nice Class A with 2 cars and all the details. This is 26 is empty. They've got some stuff left there. 27 is a double site. Only has 1 trailer on it. 28 is a double site, and that's all 2 trailers. Going down a long way. This is site number with the garbage cans. I don't know what site that is. Might be a host site. This is 31 over here. It's 33, I guess, was a double site. This in front of us is 36 and 37, right on top of each other. This is 38. 37 is on top of 39. This is the beach. The lake's down a little bit. I'm not sure if any of the sites are actually on the water. Some of them may be, but it's a nice big beach. And a picnic area. No glass cans or pets in the beach. Not sure what that's for hanging things on for. Maybe life preservers or life rings. All right, what site is this? This is 40. The big old Class A on it. This is 43. It's got a little few too many dogs there, lady. 45, 48. This is 49 over here. And this is the road with the bathroom down it. It's a crossroad in the middle of the loop. 51, that's a nice big site. It's a little slanted though, not very level. Here's 52, is a double site. It's got a pop-up and a regular camper on it. 55 with a fifth wheel on it. Now there's a comfort station here, but it's closed for the winter, for the season. I assume that's just bathrooms. They have a lot of big double sites. They must have a lot of people that come here with family. Here's a single fifth wheel on a double site. 59. Here's some bicycles out on the road on 61, 62, and 63 are right on top of each other. And 64, 65. Boy, these are close. These are all close. And they're so angled so that one's behind is in the face of the other one. This is 68. Ah, this is B70. That's a nice looking campsite. It's got some good space between you and the other ones, and it's right next to the bathhouse. We'll have to remember that one. It's a shallow site, but plenty of room for most everything. They have a real nice boat launch. Big, steep at the moment because the lake's a little out of water, but nice floating dock for getting out, and double launch ramps. And they seem to have a lot of room to park. Pretty nice looking lake. This is the trailer parking area. We have room for 24 parking sites for trailers. Guess you got to get here early. They have hiking trails and nature trails down near the boat launch site here. Big sink area. Lots of toilets. As long as you're standing in front of that electric eye, it's giving you water. And the problem is these showers are really small. You know, there's hardly any floor space to get undressed, and the water spurts way out. And then now the handicap shower is better. The handicap shower is a big shower, as they usually are. They're trying to keep the place warm. They've got insulation on the windows, but the heaters up on the ceiling aren't working. So it's pretty cold in here. It's probably 50, 40, maybe even in the 30s, but it's not bad. It's camping. This is camping area C. So we are looking at camping area C, and there's some trails going off here. And that's C1 right there. And that's C2, duplex site. So these all seem to be electric and water hookups too. These are pretty damn close though. These are very close sites. A lot of tents. C10 is a big duplex site. Great big massive site. Now here's 12 and 13, and they're right on top of each other. Nice looking little trailers in here. I don't see any A-liners though. We're looking for the A-liners. Where are they? This is pretty much the same as my loop. It's a figure 8, and the bathroom seems to be in the middle of the loop. Good morning, people. It is Friday morning after Thanksgiving, and we are just packing up to leave Jordan Lake Campground at Crosswinds Campground near Raleigh, North Carolina. And I will tell you, this place is a major disappointment, and there are some things in life that just make a difference, I guess. And having a decent bathroom is one of them. The bathrooms were pretty high-tech, pretty new, pretty nicely laid out. However, the showers were motion sensor activated, so you couldn't get into them without getting soaked, and the water was freezing cold. I mean freezing cold for the first 5 minutes before they warmed up. Now, I, being somewhat inventive, took the shower curtain and blocked the water and hung a piece of tape in front of the sensor so that it thought somebody was there, and it actually ran until it was warm. But that was the first one, which was really tiny. I mean, I had to get dressed out in the hall, standing out there half naked, and my shoes got soaked. I tried the handicap shower, and that would not stay on. You wave your hand in front of it, you dance in front of it, and it would go on and off. And every time it went off, it would be cold again. I mean, it would warm up in 10 seconds or so, but it was cold. And the whole bathroom itself was around 40 degrees. I mean, it got cold at night, but it was still cold during the day. I mean, it was like so locked up, you couldn't get the warmth in there. There was no warmth generated, and they didn't have heaters. They had heaters blowing in there, but they weren't generating any heat, I guess. The dump station, because there's no sewers on site, but there's water and electric, so people are using their trailers to the full use possible, is sloped away from the drain. So I don't know how you empty your tanks. You can't empty your tanks all the way, I'm sure, because I hope you enjoyed some of this. We had some bad luck. I'm not in good mood anyways because I had a flat tire. I had to change my own tire, get all dirty, and then I tried to get it fixed, and they couldn't fix it, they said. And yeah, it was just a disaster in that way, so not the happiest camper from that angle either. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you stayed with me this long, you're one of my best friends. We will be back in another couple weeks with some more good camping